Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
Um, so I watched some of my business go when I raised my prices,
Mhm.
but I also watched going into, well, both know that I'm in this. I like my story that business comes to me because I don't want to chase business.
Mhm.
And I'm getting calls from people just out of the blue, but it's like either I'm not starting or it's going to start later or it's, oh yeah, I want to do that, and then never get the phone call back.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, am I blocking this because I've got 2 weeks before my birthday, and my goal is to be 25 and a half inch waist.
Okay.
And I know I got to bust my ass to work out to do that. So I don't know if I'm pushing business away to work out, or if things aren't just coming to me.
Okay. So do you want the extra clients now?
That's coming up. No,
Yeah. Okay. Do you have to wait until you've set that weight goal before you have the clients?
that's coming up as a no.
Okay, so just you don't want the clients in general. What's wrong with having the extra clients?
I think I heard that question wrong.
Okay, what would happen if you had a bunch of extra clients? How would that feel if you had a bunch of extra clients there?
It would feel really good, but it would also be my time. It
Okay,
has, you know,
okay. So you've set up this barrier that you can only give so much of your time, which means you're only going to have a few clients because
yeah.
you're putting your time over. So there's a unconscious component there and there's a physical component there. Can you see more than one person at a time? Can you do group sessions?
No, not for that business.
Okay. So you have to be willing to give up more of your time to allow more clients to show up so you can make more money. Which is more important to you, your time or that money that you decided you want?
That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's why you're stuck here. How much of your time are you willing to give up each day towards your business?
As much as I can.
Okay, see, that's not coming up true. And we know that's not true because you've just you just went through this whole thing, which is more important, time or getting the money from the business. And you're like, that's a hard one. If
Yeah.
the answer was truly as much as I can, it wouldn't have been a hard choice when I said which is more important.
Yeah, this one's really, I feel like a lot of anxiety is coming up on this one. I think it's because I've always pushed myself to work, 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 and I've missed out on a lot of stuff.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to minimize your clients to make sure you don't miss out on things?
Yes.
How? There's so much resistance right there.
And I know why that is. As I don't, I want to be around friends, not family. I want to be doing things that I do enjoy and not
Yeah.
having to deal with family.
So what does having more clients got to do with being around family more?
doesn't.
That's not coming up true. Do you have to spend time with your family before you're allowed to spend time with your friends?
No.
Okay, that's not coming up true either.
Well,
So this is the story you've created, is that I've got to have that certain amount of time given to my family so that they're happy, they're appeased, and then I can spend time with my friends. And from that time you can spend with your friends, you're dividing that with your business. When if you're willing to eliminate the time with your family that you decided you have to spend, then that frees up way more time for both your friends and your business. So are you willing to step out of the story that you are required to spend a certain amount of time with your family?
yeah.
Okay. How's that feel?
Not good at all.
Okay.
That's
What is your
something.
family going to do if you don't spend, quote unquote, enough time with them?
Oh, the same shit as usual. Oh, you don't do you're only about yourself and you don't do this for the family and you're, you know, total bullshit.
Yeah. So you have to be willing to let them do that and not let it phase you. Right now, you're like, I don't want to have that. I don't want to have that reaction. I don't want to have those conversations. And so I'd rather just go and spend time with people I don't actually want to spend time with and let it cripple my life with with my friends and my business, just because you don't want to have that reaction. But if you consistently spend less time with them, you don't have to cut them out, or you could cut them out. It's up to you. But if you consistently start spending less time with them, they will get used to that. That will become normal, and those arguments will stop. But you have to go through that transition phase where they're going to fight back, because what's happening now is normal. You're spending this much time. You always do. You give in and spend that time. So you're going to take away their addiction, or you're going to, to the current reality. So of course they're going to go in withdrawal, and they're going to do whatever they can to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
are you willing to spend less time with your family, even if they argue and resent you for it?
I already do. So what difference does it make?
Because you're still doing it. You're still spending that time with them.
Yeah.
And you just said, if you stop doing it, it's good. They're going to say things. That's what you're avoiding, is them acting up.
Yeah.
So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to spend more time with your family to keep them from acting up?
Yes.
Okay. How's that feel?
A little better, but there's something in my throat it's like almost choking me.
Okay.
I'd really like it to go. And I'm not sure
Who
what it
taught
is.
you that you have to put your family before everything else?
That's my belief because I watched my parents not do that.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to put your family before everyone else so you don't end up like your parents?
Yes.
There it is.
Then in this story, I don't want to be like my parents. And in some ways I am. In some ways I'm not.
Yep. So this is the big thing, is that you start comparing yourself to your parents and to other people in your life. And when you're doing that, if you don't like those people, you're gonna try and not be like them. But they might do some things that are really good.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're trying not to be like them, you'll try not to do those things as well, because you don't want to be like them in any way. So when you stop comparing yourself to people and you just decide, this is how I want to be, doesn't matter who else is like this and who else isn't like this. This is what I want to be. I'd like to spend time with my family, but not feel committed to spending time with my family, right? No obligation, no guilt, right? I'd like to spend more time in my business, but not feel that it's going to devour my life, right? And I'll just be happy and go into it joyfully, spending more time working with clients. Then that'll create your life. But if you're creating your life like, I have to be like this person, I have to make sure I'm not like this, I have to make sure this happens, I have to make sure this doesn't happen, that's all just comparison from what's going on around you rather than creating your own life.
And that's what I've been doing.
Yep.
Hey, at least I'm willing to admit it.
Okay. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure you are nothing like the people you don't want to be like?
Yes.
Okay. How's that feel?
A lot lighter.
Good.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.